Yes guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another interesting video. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Reno. You're most welcome to my channel. To my returning viewers and subscribers, big love. I appreciate you very much. So in today's video, I want to talk about, are North Africans black? Can we start considering for 2026 North African people in the black community? Yes, can we consider North African people in the black community? Like, can we consider them a part of us, our community? Because when you think of North Africa, a lot of time you think desert, you think, Arab, Islam and things like that. But North Africa is a very diverse place. I've been to North Africa. I've been blessed to go to North Africa. I've been to Egypt. Very, very beautiful country. I'd encourage anyone to go there. Obviously, just like do your homework and you know what I mean. But it's a very nice country, and I couldn't help but notice there are dark skinned people like me. You know what I mean? Like there's black looking people with black features like me in Egypt, bro. In Egypt, and the more south you go going towards Sudan, the more black and black they get. Yes. Apparently, like the southern part of Egypt is called Nubia. They're Nubian, they're black. And it's not just Egypt that's like that. Apparently Morocco is like that as well. The more south you get, the more African they get. You know what I mean? Like visibly African they get. And I think it might be the same for Algeria, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Tunisia. I'm not sure about Libya. But yeah, like there's actually, and so obviously I answered this question. I asked this question on my TikTok, and I gained some knowledge about like North Africa and the makeup of North Africans. So you have the Amazigh people, if I've pronounced that correctly, which is like Berber. You have the Nubians, and you have the Copts, right? These are the native North African people. It's just like America or like even like Australia. You have the indigenous people, which are the people I just mentioned. But you also have, obviously through colonization, rise and fall of empires, you have Arabs there now. You know what I mean? So North Africa has been Arabized, hence why you also have majority of North Africans who identify as being Muslim, because obviously that came through the Arab conquest. Obviously before the Arab conquest, hence the Islamification of North Africa was very much Christian. You see what I mean? It was very much Christian, but then obviously through the Arab conquest it became Muslim. Obviously you still have Christian populations in North Africa, but they're in the minority. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about whether we can claim whether North Africans can claim to be black and whether we can claim them. Because you do have some black North Africans, yeah? Whilst a lot of them there's no general consensus of what it really means to be North African, because some people will say that they identify as black, they can identify more with black culture. Some people say that they're just trying to beg black culture and they're just trying to appropriate black culture. They like the black swag and the hip-hop music and whatnot. You know what I mean? They just like how we're cool, so they say that they're black to appropriate black culture. Some people feel like they are black, especially when you go towards the south of a lot of North African countries. They are black people, with more kinky curly hair and everything, black features. Like a lot of North Africans have black features, you know what I mean, similar to the rest of Africa. And they're obviously not far from Africa, like they're obviously the North African countries are not far from the rest of sub-Saharan Africa, so I think it's high time that I think we need to like start considering the fact that some North Africans are black, and there is such a thing as being black and North African. You know what I mean? There is such a thing, even though we don't tend to think of there being black people in North Africa, but there are indigenous black North Africans. Yeah. Like it's an actual thing, you know? And unfortunately, I was unable to really explore the black side of Egypt, you know, where the pharaohs and them lot came out of. You know what I mean? I think there's been this whole notion that, you know, Egypt, ancient Egypt was, you know, Arabs or whatever, you know what I mean? When really and truly, I'm sure ancient Egypt predates the Arab conquest, so they must be native indigenous. Those ancient Egyptians must have been native black, you know, indigenous or even indigenous, you know, North Africans. You get me? But some of them, the pharaohs, they were black because they came from as far south as Nubia, which is black people. You get me? So yeah, man, it's an interesting debate. Obviously, there's no general consensus because one thing I've realized here, as I said, North Africans identify as different things. Some people identify more being white because they're more fairer and maybe have blue eyes or green eyes or whatever. Some more identify as being black because they're darker or whatever. And then some people just say, you know what, I'm Arab. Yeah, they say I'm North African, I'm Arab. Some people just say, you know what, I'm just African in it. I'm just North African, you know, or I'm just you know, Egyptian, or I'm just Algerian, or I'm just Moroccan, or you know what I mean? They don't identify as being black or white, you know? Like they don't really identify with the whole race thing. So there's no general consensus. But I think, you know, yeah, so this video is just like to spread awareness about black North Africans being black and North African. There was a video that I was sent, I can't remember the name now, but I think it was a popular video. It's got like 1 million views on YouTube, and it's a North African artist, and I can't remember, I think she speaks in I don't know, it's a North African dialect, in it. And apparently, obviously I can't understand what she's talking because obviously she's not talking in English. But apparently she's talking about being proud to be black and North African. I'll, you know, put a, you know, image of the video or whatever somewhere there. But yeah, on this video. But yeah, so it is a thing and it's real. So yeah, that's basically all about today's video. I just wanted to come on and talk about that. Can we claim North Africans as black? You know, letting people know that there is such a thing as being black and North African. Do you agree with what I said? Do you disagree with what I've said? Please drop a comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.